Hi and welcome. In this video, we'll be going through the high-level marketing strategy for the Duper.co business as part of the series where we're building a business online using the evimeria partnership marketing principles. So let's get going. In this video, as I said, we'll cover the high-level marketing strategy. We'll also go through some of the key tools and instruments that we use to assist our clients develop a similar message. In this instance, we've got off to the left here the marketing strategy dart, where we'll basically be walking through the core message component, core in this instance being an acronym for client-oriented reasons to engage, so that key message. The market position, we'll go through the unique selling proposition or USP, also known as the point of difference. Now we're also going to develop a story for the business, which is part of the marketing collateral for engagement and for customers to understand who and what we are. And we'll also go through the target client customer market components. Areas of the dart that we won't be going through in this video, but important to point out, are the channels and media, which is the bottom section of the dart head. Also, we won't be covering off the market leadership pyramid or the client experience triad. We'll be going through those in later videos as we're gearing up and getting close to implementing those things. So using the core targeting tool, this is a pictogram, so to speak, that we work through. It's an exercise developed by Simon Sinek. He wrote a book called Start With Why. And basically, we go through these concentric circles, starting from the middle and working our way out. So basically, the fundamental question, the center circle, is why is the business going to exist? So the answer to that is to remarkably increase the quality of life and experience of others. Now, that's a big dream for an online retailer, but we'll get there and I'll show you how. And also to help a movement. So the key component is where that comes from, by the way, the remarkably increase the quality of life and experience. It's taking from my own personal why statement, if you like. And given that this is a business I'm setting up, I want this to be a reflection of me to some extent. The next component the next layer is the how we're going to fulfill that why. So we're going to do that through basically establishing a sustainable e-business model to assist a charity or cause to make that difference. We're going to develop the story so we get people to engage. We're going to allocate a percentage of profit to the business to a selected cause. We'll do it through superior online presence, so a great quality, easy to use website with world-class marketing, needless to say. We'll also be utilizing a trustworthy merchant. It's a key component to ensure that we're minimizing any barriers or addressing any risks from the customer or client's point of view. And we'll be doing it also through a strong content strategy. So that's through our articles, through videos, through any audio that we may produce, through product information, how-to guides, etc. So in this section, the how, it's a strong content strategy in developing that. And now to help a movement, the how by becoming a movement. We'll basically take on the cause as our own and look to our community that we'll establish through the sale and the common experience and use of incense for whatever reason that someone uses it, and there's many and varied reasons, to pull them together with a common cause. And the last outer ring is the what. Now most businesses present their what very well, and we will too, but we'll be doing it with a message and meaning. So what we are is a premium online incense and associated products dispensary. We'll also providing what's within that. So what we'll be providing cause update videos. We'll also be providing ebooks, how-to guides, articles and video. We'll provide superior information on each product. We have a vision for how we'll present each product at a rate that just isn't available anywhere in the market for this product type. It will also be reflected in the product range. We'll be targeting the premium incense market. So of course our supplier, as we covered in the previous video, was selected on that basis also. And this three-step movement to help a movement by becoming a movement, and that selected cause that we've got is charity water. And we'll go through why we've selected charity water shortly. So pulling this all together to develop the core message or the client-oriented reasons to engage message is we step through those again, but just as statements. So Duper exists to remarkably increase the quality and life experience of others. And it will do this by offering a high quality product, an easy to use online store and information services. A percentage of our profit will transparently go towards the support of Duper's mission, which is to make available clean, accessible water to places in need within Southeast Asia via the work of charity water. Duper will do this by being the online premium dispensary of high-quality incense and associated products in exchange for the ability to sustainably and profitably provide funds to charity water and charity water's projects. Now, key message there is that we are a for-profit business. We're not, in a sense, becoming a not-for-profit, and we're not a charity. We are a profit-based business, a for-profit that will provide some of our revenue, profit, to our selected cause, being charity water. The Duper market position, this is actually sourced from the name itself, Duper being Sanskrit for the word incense, and Sanskrit itself being an ancient language. It's one of the earliest spoken languages, and it's certainly one of the earliest written, becomes the source of incense. So Duper being an old language and meaning, the word Duper meaning incense, it's not a stretch then to go towards the fact that we're an online retailer becoming the source of incense. So that's the market position statement. Our USP, also directly taken from the targeting tool, is to sell premium incense to sustainably provide clean water to those in need within Southeast Asia. So that's our USP. The unique selling proposition is that we're selling incense, great quality incense, to provide clean water to those in need within Southeast Asia. So the Duper story that we've developed, and this journey was sort of developed as I was considering what charities, or what would be the cause that we would develop it, or we would support as the mission behind the business. So one of the key considerations I was thinking through is that incense is an organic product. It comes from the earth. So basically it's coming from trees, plant and herbal bases, so all coming from the earth. To activate the incense, you set it on fire. So you're starting to use, and you're seeing the theme develop here, these are the elements, right? So we've got the element of fire to start and smoke, get the smoke going. And the smoke itself, in some viewpoints, is the representative of the element air. So within the product, we've got these three elements covered. And looking at the Western elemental system, there are 4 elements. And the one that's missing, of course, is water. So I started looking at water, and of course, knowing that the shortage of clean water is one of and tainted water is one of the lead reasons for child mortality rates. It's also one of the lead reasons for certain diseases throughout the third world. That after investigating what charities were out there and what causes were there supporting and doing things, it became a no-brainer. We selected charity water, and part of our message will be absolutely talking about these guys because they're absolutely amazing. So Duper will partner up with charity water in a relationship where we'll be supplying profits to aid their projects, to essentially fulfill our mission, which was that why we're in business. We're in business to make money and to fulfill a cause, and that cause is to making money as a result. The primary reason for the business is to make a difference, and that is to provide clean water in Southeast Asia to areas of need. So that's the development of the storyline. We'll be using that and refining it as we put it up on the site and sell the message. Our target client, customer, market segments. So the target market is the easiest way to say this. Traditionally, there are 4 primary market segments that you would look at, or businesses look at. They're demographic, geographic, psychographic, and behavioralistic. Being an online business, there's a 5th that we've added, which we didn't invent, of course. It's something that's now becoming quite common as the technographic. There are key considerations that need to be accounted for within the mindset or the preparedness of a person who's willing to buy online. So we'll get to those in a moment. So our market segments, as we're looking at them for targeting our market, geographically, as we said in the business strategy video, we are focusing on the international market. However, our key messages and targeting, at least from the beginning, is predominantly targeting only Australia. Obviously, the messages will be available internationally because we're dealing with the web, but some of our offline activities will be targeting predominantly Australia. Demographic. Now, I've quite deliberately not selected any specific demographic components here or factors. And the reason being for that, and I'll come back to it, is psychographic. So The people that we're looking for, or we believe are our market segment here under psychographic, is people with a philanthropic outlook. They're seeking to make a difference through consumer products and choices. They actively buy specific products because money goes to X cause, or there's a one-for-one relationship, as with the Tom's Shoes model. Those types of outlook. Also, people who have a desire to be part of something bigger, and they're community-minded. We're looking for people who practice yoga, interests or have an interest in Eastern philosophy or religion, who meditate as a regular practice, who have esoteric interests, or use incense for theological or spiritual purposes. Now, you can see through just the psychographic targeting segment that when you consider demographics, male, female, age, occupation, income, this psychographic aspect is so broad that it made demographic targeting redundant. So we're not actively targeting for this reason. Technographic, our potential client or customer has to have access to the internet in order to order from us, being an online store. So they need a computer, tablet, or phone connected to the net, and obviously need to be willing to buy online and put faith in an online transaction. Behavioralistic, ideally, we're looking for people who are regular users of incense. We're also seeking people who looking for specific types of incense products that are difficult to attain, which is sort of fitting into my story in the context of why I thought there was initially a market here at all. I was looking for something specific. I was looking for single-oriented incense types that I could make my own, and it was difficult to find from a place that I would trust and give my money to. Equally, I've just touched it, seeking to make their own incense, and also seeking information and making their own choices. So this is two types there. One is the people new to incense that are looking for more information before they spend their money in terms of a type of good product or a good quality product. And equally, others who are looking maybe to try different things but want to be informed about their choice. So providing information that people can make an informed choice. So wrapping up, using the marketing strategy DART, we've been able to break down what needs to go into this plan and specifically address specific areas. We've also used the targeting tool to basically develop our core message and our market position and our USP. The story itself was developed outside of that, but we've covered off the story, and we've also covered off our target market, the people, the client and customers that we're actually targeting for this business. So that's a wrap on the marketing strategy component. Of course, we'll be rolling out more information in terms of what marketing tactics we're going to branch into from this strategy, and of course covering off the remaining points that we didn't cover in this video. Next video will basically be a walkthrough as the site's starting to take shape. Our first web development iteration has been delivered, so I'll do a screen recording of that as well and walk you through the elements of the website as we're developing it and see how it's shaping up. Until then, thanks very much for watching. I hope you got something out of it, and look forward to speaking to you in the next video. Cheers for now.